How's it going? My name is Matt Bromley and I'm a professional big wave surfer. I literally spend my life watching the forecasts around the world. I've got accounts set up with criteria in spots like Jaws and Mavericks and Nazare. And when the forecast hits a certain criteria, I get an email and I analyze those conditions, and if everything comes together, I book a ticket and I go and chase these big swells. It's my absolute passion. It's what I love to do. When I'm out there and I feel like I'm in God's hands, that's when I feel most alive. And yeah, hopefully I can give you guys some great knowledge on how to push yourselves just a little bit harder when the waves get a little bit bigger. I grew up in Komiki on the beach here in Cape Town. Right in front of me, about 400 meters out to sea, there's a wave called Sunset, which is one of the most perfect big waves in the world. And I used to come home from school and I'd see the guys towing in with their rubber duck back then. They were pioneering tone surfing. Sometimes the waves would be 20, 30 foot. They were riding these mountains right in front of my eyes, and I knew that one day I wanted to get out there and surf those waves. So yeah, and then across the bay is Dungeons, which is one of the most world-renowned, intimidating big wave spots in the world. In the massive winter storms, we could look across the bay and we could see the back of it breaking and these huge plumes of water smashing up the cliffs of the Sentinel. And yeah, I didn't dream that I would ever be able to surf waves like that. I looked up to the guys who were doing it. I was like in such awe. And sure enough, little bit by little, I edged my way up, and now that's kind of laid the path for me to surf the biggest and wildest waves around the world. I really believe that big wave surfing is actually a lot easier than competition and high performance surfing. It takes a lot less skill and a lot less technique than, say, what the guys are doing when they're doing the big aerials in the high performance smaller waves. For me, it's all about confidence. When in your mind, when you believe you can do it, when you commit, then I believe you can ride almost anything. When you get the wave knowledge, the technique, everything feeds into confidence in your mind to paddle with utter momentum down the face of the wave. And when all that comes together, you can make almost anything. This course is it's not for big wave surfers, it's for everyone who wants to push themselves a little bit harder, who wants to step out of their comfort zone and push themselves that little bit more. Maybe you've got a few fears that you need to work on, and hopefully through this course, we can isolate those fears, the doubts, the hesitation, and we can turn that into confidence. We can turn that into purpose. So when you're out there and that life-changing wave comes your way, whatever level you're at, you can spin and go. Whether it's a 4-foot wave or a 10-foot wave or a 30-foot giant barrel at Jaws. Let's see if we can take you to the next level.